Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here. It is a Monday, and welcome to the 9-minute Phill-Up. I have to start the timer so we maybe even come close to finishing on time. We tend to go overtime here in the 9-minute Phill-Up. It's an opportunity to share some thoughts. Hello, good morning, Karen. Please join us on the comments. We'll go through it. Whatever you have on your mind. If you want to ask a question during the 9-minute Phillip, go ahead. If you want to bring something up about something we're talking about, go ahead. Anything you want to do, this is a safe place, a fun place to be on a Monday morning. And of course, it is a big day for you to like and subscribe, just because I want to make sure I say that. Like and subscribe, then you'll be able to find us wherever we are, whenever we are. Brief note here tonight on Fox 9 and all of our digital streaming platforms at WTOV9. You have the Grand Slam WVU Medicine high school baseball game of the night, and that will feature Brook at Toronto. Brook Solid Ball Club in Toronto, the number one team in the state for Division IV in the state of Ohio, and that game will be played in Toronto. We will have it for you at 5 o'clock on WTOV9. Then on Thursday night, special edition of Jacked Up, the Jacked Up podcast. It's a draft edition starting at 7:45. Jack Hillgrove and a number of guests, I may be there, we'll be talking the draft. And as we see the results come in, we'll be talking about the draft. So you want to join us for that. That is a special, fun thing to look forward to. At least we are looking forward to it, looking forward to bringing it to you. And of course, it's a Monday. I put that in the description. It's a Monday. You don't know where we're going to go. There's some leftovers from the weekend. There's some national days. There's a lot of stuff. And today, big news out of Tokyo. Godzilla is apparently attacking Tokyo. They have come up with a new, it's an art form. They want to be able to put art up in all types of places at different times. And what they've come up with is they have a 330-foot high building that they're going to be able to project the image of Godzilla during this. They had a lot of celebrations going on in Japan right now, holiday season, and they're going to have Godzilla attacking Tokyo. I don't know why, but that's what they're going to do. It's an art form. They want to have fun with it. It's going to be 3 times a night for 10 minutes apiece on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if you plan to travel to Tokyo before the end of May. So that's where we start on a Monday, everybody. That's where we start on a Monday. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning to you. So Tokyo, and you know what? What does Godzilla eat? Well, he likes to soak in the radiation. We know that. But I think jelly beans. And why not today? National Jelly Bean Day today. Big day. Ronald Reagan, the president, former president, he loved his jelly beans so much so they became so popular when he was in the White House that people were just sending him loads of jelly beans. And at the inauguration back in 1980, they set it up. They didn't have blue jelly beans at the time, so they had to invent some blueberry jelly beans. So they had red, white, and blue jelly beans at the inauguration, and that was a big thing for President Reagan when he was in office. He had his jelly bean day every day, just about. And now the thing is, it was the first candy because of the hard shell on a jelly bean. Not too hard, but kind of a hard shell. They were sold by the pound. First candy to be sold by a pound. I found that out today. And they were encouraged during the Civil War time. This is when they became very popular for people to send them to the Union soldiers. So they would send the jelly beans to the Union soldiers and go from there with the jelly beans. And then another big day today, Earth Day. Earth Day encourages everyone to help the earth be healthy. So if you want to work on climate change, you want to work on your carbon footprint, you want to work on recycling, air pollution, today is the day to really take notice of all these things. Maybe come up with a plan for yourself as to when you are going to do these things, or this is what I'm going to do. Every week, I'm going to make sure I recycle starting today. I'm going to put it on my list. I'm going to recycle products to help the earth stay as healthy as possible. It just a few little things can go a long way. And I do remember this. I had an Earth Day lunchbox back in the day when I was a kid. It was a white I remember it being a white lunchbox. There was a peace sign on it, and then there was an Earth sign or Earth Day design on the cover of the lunchbox. I honestly have no idea if I lost or not because I tended to do a lot of the brown bagging lunch bags, but I did have the Earth Day lunchbox. I think my mom got it for me. I don't know if I lost it, but I just remember having it for at least maybe 2-3 days. So hopefully it's you're going to have an Earth Day that you can, maybe plant a tree today. I know they do that on Arbor Day, but why not plant a tree today? Maybe plant a pretty flower. Maybe just say hello to someone. Pat them on the back, say, hey, how are you? That's Earth Day. That's making people feel better, and that's a positive energy. And if positive energy's in the world around us, that's going to make everybody feel a little bit better. Dan, hello to you as well. Good morning. It's a Monday, everybody. We're just having some fun on a Monday. We've talked about Godzilla. We've talked about Jelly Bean Day. Talked about Earth Day. It should basically be Scotty Sheffer, Nelly Corda Day. The two number one ranked golfers in the world, showing why they're the number one golfers in the world. Scotty Sheffer, just the other day, last week, he wins the green jacket at Augusta for winning the Masters Championship. And then today, because there was a rain delay during the event yesterday, a huge storm rolled through Hilton Head, South Carolina, and just shut the course down. It was Scheffler winning easily, and he goes, well, I say easily, it's probably very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to do, but he's the number one player in the world, and he wins today. So he's won 4 of the last 5 tournaments that he's played in. He's the first PGA golfer since Bernhard Langer of Germany, who won the Masters and then won the following week. That's the first time that's happened since 1985. And the interesting thing, he's got an interesting closet right now. He's got the green jacket for winning the Masters. Today, the trophy there, you get a trophy, but you also get a plaid jacket. So, hey, if you win the tournament, you wear it. You're the most fashionable guy at the party after the tournament. But he has won 4 of the last 5. And that pales in comparison to one and only Nelly Corda, the American number one ranked player in the world. And she has been absolutely on fire, sensational, just unstoppable lately. Won a couple of tough, I think they had some extra holes involved, a couple of these tournaments, but she has now won 5 straight LPGA events. And she made yesterday look pretty easy. Coming down the stretch, she had some players chasing her, some big Brooke Henderson out of Canada, a big-time player that has won a lot of events, is a major champion. Couldn't catch her. Nelly Corda wins her 2nd major championship at the Chevron. Used to be the Diana Shore way back in the day, and it's had a number of name changes. It was in California, and now it's in Houston. And she jumped into the pond at the end of the tournament. That's the big tradition. But she ends up winning her 5th straight tournament, that she's played in, and her 2nd overall major. So congratulations to her. There's nobody on the planet playing better golf than her. And that includes Scotty Sheffer. He's only won 4 of his last 5. A little bit of a slacker, maybe, that Scotty Sheffer. Not really. But, Nelly Corda, 5 in a row, just crushing it. Well, we're down to 49 seconds. I'm actually paying attention to the clock. But we're going overtime. We're going overtime. We never don't go overtime. We talked about Earth Day. Grand Slam baseball, we talked about that. Movie theater, I don't want to talk about drinks in terms of movie theater, how much they're charging and what they're getting away with. But how about this? Nelson Field in Bel Air apparently getting lights for the football stadium. That is something you never thought would happen because they always played on Saturdays, but now they'll be able to play Fridays as well if they choose to. So that is big news out of Bel Air. We'll have that. Many of those stories coming out throughout the week. And now the one thing, and I guess we could tie this into Earth Day. So you want to be kind. You want to be okay. There we go. Turn that off. All right. So we're at 9 minutes. So we're in overtime. So Earth Day, you want to be kind to the earth. That includes the animals that are on the earth, everybody. We had a story this morning, and take a look at this. And you just wonder what people are thinking at some point. What are they doing? Here's what happened. There's 2 black bear cubs down in the Asheville area of North Carolina. And there are a lot of bears in that area. But there's 2 bear cubs, small bear cubs, but big enough where they get their paws on you, you're going to get a bit of a mark, and if you get bitten, you're going to know it. So, and if they're cubs, that means mom may be around, so you don't want to mess with them. So there's video, and 4 or 5 people are trying to get these bear cubs out of a tree so they can hold them and take selfies with them. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're asking for trouble. You're asking. They got lucky. The mother bear wasn't around, but one of the people said, "Oh, I got bit." Well, yeah, it's a wild animal. Would you go up to 2 stray dogs and do that? I don't think so. Let's put our thinking caps on, people. So, hopefully, you are having a wonderful Monday. We hope to see you here again tomorrow on Tuesday. Have a great day today. Oh, and by the way, if you're wagering on the NBA and NHL, apparently take the home team, because they basically swept the weekend. The home teams in the first round of the playoffs swept the weekend. All the home teams are winning. Not that I encourage anyone to wager. I'm just saying. Little advice. Home team's doing well. Now, they're not going to do that all the way through the playoffs, but you never know. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you next time. I'm Bill Phillips. Thanks for joining us on the Bill 9-Minute Phill-Up. Please like and subscribe if you can. And remember, 2 rules, everyone. 2 rules. Have fun and try your best. Have a great day.